Ow! Oh, guess I'm on now. I didn't want to hit live, and I did. Shoot. And hello, everybody, and welcome to an impromptu sports time machine. Proudly presents the 1927 alternate universe replay between the New York Yankees and the Seattle Mariners. Kind of hit live when I was not really going to. I was trying to save it for a little while so I can get my game in and something else I had to do done. And I hit live. So you know what? I guess we'll play this game here with you guys here, and then we'll get my other stuff done. So we'll give you something to do before waiting for some laundry to finish anyway, at least get the one load done. So here we go. We're in the third game of the series here at Safeco Field. It will be Jamie Moyer on the mound for the Mariners and Herb Pennock for the New York Yankees. Let's take a look at the teams. Let's move this over a little bit as I'm noticing a little problem with the dice. Let's make sure it's still going to look good. Make sure it takes some batting practice here at the ballpark. Make sure we're good. And it looks like we are. That looks solid. Cards are together. And let's give you a starting lineup. And let's see. So for the visiting New York Yankees, their last game before returning home, it'll be Earl Combs leading off in center, Mark Combs at short, Babe Ruth in right, Lou Gehrig at first, Bob Musial in left, Tony Lazzeri at second, Joe Dugan at third, Pat Collins behind the plate, and Ben Paschal is your DH. He DHs today with the lefty on the mound. Again, all DHs in the 1927 Yankee replay bat ninth always. So let's look at the defensive lineup for the Mariners. There have been some changes today. It will be Charles Gibson. In center field will be Mike Cameron. Right fielder Ichiro Suzuki. Infield is Cirillo at third, Guillen at short, Boone at second, Allroot at first. Dan Wilson catches, and on the mound, the ancient wonder, Jamie Moyer. Moyer is a reverse lefty, gives up more hits to lefties. He is 13 and 8, 3.32 ERA, 34 starts, 198 hits, 231 innings. So very effective as a Mariner pitcher. So this will be a tough matchup. But the two of the best Yankee hitters are left-handed. So we'll see how that plays in. Are we ready? Let's go Safeco. This is the third game of the series, but thus for the first two, you know we've had heartbreaking wins for the Yankees in the first two wins. They really put it together when they had to, pitching-wise, getting really big wins late. So now with Jamie Moyer on the mound, he barely breaks the speed limit on the Autobahn. So here we go. It'll be Earl Combs leading off, lefty-lefty matchup. He's hitting .364, 7 doubles, a triple, 2 homers, 11 RBIs, hitting .364, like we said. So Moyer ready, Combs ready. First pitch from Safeco, and we're under 4-9 lefty, and that's a ballpark shot right off the bat. But it's a 1-3 here in Seattle. A 10 is not going to make it, and that's a deep fly to right field to Ichiro. So again, this is played at Yankee Stadium. Combs probably leads off with a bomb. So with one out, here is Mark Koenig. Koenig hitting .246. 5 doubles, a triple, a home run, 11 ribbies. He's 29 of 118. Moyer looks in, and the pitch, another 4-9, but this time on the righty side is not as successful. Line drive to the third baseman, Jeff Cirillo. That was a single opportunity, 1-4, rolled to 12. So 2 away. And now here is Lou Gehrig. Big home run in game 2 of this series. In the last game we played, I say this is Ruth with Gehrig on deck. Ruth is hitting .315, three doubles, a triple, 10 homers, 22 RBIs. Again, he has scored 32 runs. He's walked 31 times. So he's had a great year. 5-11 to a lefty. Another ballpark home run. Deep drive to right field, but the ballpark is not carrying. Again, it's Ichiro at the track, makes the catch, and the Yankees have been robbed 3 times. Wow. That tells you this is a pitcher-friendly ballpark. Moyer got it just inside, and we played 1/2 inning of play, no score. So for the Mariners, Ichiro Suzuki will be followed by Brett Boone, and then Mike Cameron in third, and then Edgar Martinez is your DH batting fourth, Jeff Cirillo batting fifth at third, John Olerud batting sixth at first, Carlos Guillen at short batting seventh, Dan Wilson behind the plate number 8, and Charles Gibson is your left fielder. On the mound is Herb Pennock. Herb Pennock is pitched 26 and third innings, giving up 7 earned runs, 25 hits, 1 walk, 13 strikeouts. He's 2-0, ERA 2.39. Opponent's average is 250. So let's do this. Bottom of the first inning here in Seattle. Ichiro so far on the series is 2 for 11, a run scored and an RBI. Home run in game 2. Pennock to Suzuki. We're underway, 5-8, and that is a single left field for Ichiro. So Ichiro's on board with a long single. That will get things started. Ichiro gets the lead on a 2-8 and 12, 15-13. Pennock is a 0, -2. Collins behind the plate today. That should be a -1. They were holding Mike Cameron 3 for 9. He'll get the lead. No, he doesn't. So he'll hold, but he'll not get the top of the wall. Boone cannot be held. He's the trailing runner, +1 big out. Here's the third baseman, Jeff Cirillo. Good stats versus left-handed pitching. He got moved up to the line. 8 in the series. Pennock from the stretch. Runner on second, 2 out, 1 in. 5-11, and that is a ballpark single 1-3. That's a 10. Line drive shortstop will end the inning. So the Mariners 1 run, 3 hits, a man thrown out. Northwest 1-0 Seattle. Gehrig, Musial, and Lazzari, the bat for the Yanks here against Jamie Moyer. So let's see how everything is so far. Everything looking solid here. Here's Gehrig. He's hitting 350, 36 for 103, 11 doubles, 2 triples, 14 home runs, 41 ribbies. Lefty-lefty matchup. And that's going to be rolling into a 2-9, and struck him out. Gehrig down on strike. So Moyer went away, and he went soft and got Gehrig on his feet and went away. So here is Musial. Musial hitting 383, one of the hotter Yankees, 40 for 107, 10 doubles, 3 triples, 2 homers, and 19 runs batted in. Righty-lefty matchup. Here's the pitch from Moyer, and that is a foul ball. Get that die back in. Give me 1 second, folks. Need a little bit longer arms. And Musial will stay up at the plate. So here's Musial, stays up with a strike on him. Moyer sets, delivers. Here's the pitch. That's a 1-4. Lefty is a walk. So Musial is on with a walk. We'll see how that generates speed now for Musial. Musial is a 2-5-10, 17 first number. Moyer's a -1. Wilson, I believe, is probably a -1. He is a -1. So the -4, 1-13. He's going to go. If Ichiro can get a good lead on that, so can Musial, he says. Here he goes. And he's going to get the lead probably on a 2-5, unless that's a 5 or 6. Let's see what rolls it. It's a 7. Doesn't get it. Oh, the die was not friendly for the Yanks. So runner on first, 1 out. Musial being held. Unable to get the jump. Here's Lazzari. 255, 2 doubles, a triple, 3 homers, 17 RBIs. Moyer from the stretch. 3-7 to a lefty is a single, 1-12. That's a 4. That's a single from Lazzari. So the Yankees put 2 on and 1 out. Even their hot hitters aren't hitting. They're getting some help from underneath. Here's Joe Dugan, the third baseman, 2 on and 1 out. Dugan now hitting 271, 19 of 70, 4 doubles, nothing across, 8 RBIs. Here's a pitch from Moyer, 6-3 righty, fly ball left field. That's Gibson. The reason he's in the lineup is the defense. Gibson is a 212. So the 2 should be what saves him here. But we'll see if the 12 is a problem. It shouldn't be on a 10. That should be an out. Oh, it's a 4. Ooh, he just clears the error rating. So 4 on a 2 is a deep fly ball to the left field. 10 on a 13 is not an error, but the runners advance. So a sack, not a sack fly, but it was a deep fly to the left fielder. So we'll put runners at second and third. Musial and Lazzeri tags at second. So smart tagging for the Yanks. 2 on, 2 out for the catcher, Pat Collins. Splits time between catching along with Johnny Grabowski. Collins, 17 of 62, hitting 274. 3 doubles, 2 homers, and 7 runs batted in. Big out for Moyer. Moyer from the stretch gets the sign from Wilson. 2-10. And that is a fly ball left field. He had just missed it. Gibson will come in, make the catch, and end the inning. So the Yanks are done the second. No runs on 1 hit, 1 walk, and 2 left. We go to the bottom of the second inning, 1-0 Seattle. And now it'll be John Olerud, Carlos Guillen, and Dan Wilson. Olerud so far 4 for 10 on the series with an RBI, couple doubles. Pennock from the windup. 5-7, the lefty. Ground ball, second base. That is Lazzeri. Lazzeri's a 226. Let's see if the 26 bites him here. And I don't think it will. It's a 20. He'll play it smoothly. The question is, does he come up with it clean here? And that is going to be, that's a 12 on a 26. 12 on a 26 is not an error. 13-1. So he gets a nice hop and throws him out, and there's 1 out. And now here's Carlos Guillen. He's 3 for 10 in the series with a run scored, a run batted in. He will now bat righty against Pennock. Pennock looks in, gets the sign. Here's the pitch. 6-5 righty, ground ball to second. That's a good play from Lazzeri this time. Better hop, throws him out for 2. So now here's Dan Wilson catching. Wilson 0 for 3 in the series. Catching has been done by Davis and Wilson so far in this 3-game series. Wilson, right-handed hitter. Pennock looks in, gets the sign. 4-8, and that is a single on a 1-3. That is a 3. Gets the single. So Wilson gets the 15% chance, gets it through, and he's on board. So run on first, 2 outs. Here is Charles Gibson. Mariners are not blessed with a great left fielder. Mark McLemore does not hit lefties, so puts him in an interesting situation. Ruben Sierra cannot play the outfield. So here is Gibson against righty-lefty matchup. Gibson so far in the series, 1 for 2 with the run scored. And it's a 2-6 versus the left is a fly ball left field. That is going to be Musial makes the catch. Mariners are done. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. We played 2. 1-0 Yanks. Or 1-0 Combs and Koenig for the Yanks here in the third. So I was kind of not wanting to. Now here's Pascal against one of the hotter Yankees. 24 for 82. 14 runs scored, 6 doubles, 2 triples, 8 homers, 25 RBIs, hits 293. Righty-lefty matchup. Here it is, 1-7 versus the lefty. It is a single for Pascal. He's been one of the hotter Yankees, and you see why. He's on at first. And here is Earl Combs. So Combs is up. So Combs fly to right last time up. Boy, his average went from 400 one time, and he's lost 40 points. He's had a tough West Coast trip. He wants to go home, that's for sure. Ichiro puts down the sign is made by Wilson. Here's the pitch to Combs that rolls around funky again. Let's see what it rolls out to. A couple different options could be good. Let's see what it is. If it's on Moyer, could be bad. And it's a 3-8 lefty, and that is a ground ball third base. It is hit weakly, picked up by Cirillo. Goes the second for the fielder's choice. 5-4. So Combs is on, gives him a chance to run a little bit. It is a 1-12 on a 4 and 5. We'll go ahead and see if he gets the lead. It's a 6. So now let's make sure Combs 4-5 doesn't get the lead, and he gets a bad jump after that. So he'll stay. So Mark Koenig, runner on first and 1 out. Koenig lined the thirds first time up. Moyer from the set. Here's the pitch. 2-2 to a lefty. And line drive second base. That is a inning-ending double plays they will get. Combs off first base. 4-4-3. So that ended that inning real quick. Koenig is retired, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go to the top of the third. We're bottom of the third here in the Pacific Northwest. It's 1-0 Seattle. So Ichiro Suzuki, the batter. Singled, stole second, scored in the first inning. Yankees got a break as a double by Cameron. Brett Boone threw at the plate, where the Mariners would have a second run. Pennock with the windup. Here's the pitch. 4-5 lefty, fly ball right field. Ruth is there, makes the catch, and there's one away. So Suzuki retired, and now here is Brett Boone. Singled his first time up, like we said. Thrown out in the first inning. Boone now 2 for 11. Pennock with the windup. Here's the pitch. 3-4 lefty. Ground ball in the third. Another easy play this time from Dugan. He gets winds and throws him out 2 away. Here is Mike Cameron. He had the double. That got Ichiro home, which got outs here in the third. Cameron 4 for 10. Here's the pitch. 2-2 is a walk. Ooh, a walk from Cameron. He's on twice, and he can run. Let's see what Cameron can do. 19 first number 6. If he can get it, he'll run. It's an 8. So again, he'll be a 13 first number. It'll be a -2, -3. So it's a 50% chance with 2 outs, but they want Edgar up. So here comes Edgar. Line to second his first time up. Pennock from the stretch. Runner on first, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. 5-8. Could be trouble for Pennock. It's a single to right field. Now, that could be interesting for Cameron. There's 2 outs. He's being held. -1, +2. There's 2 outs, so he's a +1. Going first to third, you get +2. So it's a +4 -1. That is a +3. Ruth is a -3. It's an even Stevens for Cameron to go to third. So let's see for Cameron. Does he get the third? He's a 1-17. He'll go to third without the throw. So it's hopefully I cannot. That's what I was looking for. Hang on, folks. I have the dice in my hand. Having problems holding on to them here. Give me 1 second to find my die again. So a base hit for Edgar. That will automatically get the runner over to third as the Yankees will come up holding Edgar at second. And it's first and third, 2 outs for Jeff Cirillo. So Pennock kind of getting hit hard here. First and third, Mariners, 2 outs. Let's see, Edgar, no speed, not being held. 2 outs from the stretch. Here it is. 3-8 for Cirillo is a pop to short. Koenig is there. Calls off Lazzeri. Comes in. Makes the catch in the Mariners strand 2. No runs, a hit, a walk, 2 men left. We go to the top of the fourth. 1-0 Mariners. So here at top of the fourth, the Yankees will now send up Murder's Row, Ruth, Gehrig, and Musial. Top of the fourth here. Beatles internally. Hello, Beatles. Welcome aboard. Thank you for coming in. Third game of the series here at Seattle. And we'll continue on here. Top of the fourth, 1-0. Yankees will send up Ruth, Gehrig, and Musial. Here's Ruth. Ruth so far, fly to right first time up, missed a home run. Basically a bad hitter's ballpark. And here's Ruth this time, 3-8 to lefty. He does what he does best. He walks. For Ruth, that is walk number 32. And we're still in April. So Ruth walked. And again, a lot of this I was playing basic at the point, and Ruth's card is so loaded with walks. So since we went super advanced, I'm not sure. So here is Gehrig. Runner on first, no outs. Gehrig struck out his first time up. Jamie Moyer, lefty-lefty matchup. Again, Moyer favors righties. Reverse split guy. Moyer from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 110 to a lefty. A shot down the line. Goes down to the line. Great play by Ichiro. That will hold Gehrig at first. But Ruth will go to third. So first and third, one out. Ichiro came up throwing and a long single for Lou. So that could be a key place. That keeps the double play in play. First and third Yanks here in the fourth. So here's Mizel. Walked his first time up. One of the hotter Yankees in this lineup. Righty-lefty matchup. Mariners will play the infield end. And they're trying to get – we're going to do this. I heard Dave Demos kind of talk about this earlier. So right-handed batter, runner on third, that is Ruth. What is his running rating? He is a 1. So corners are in. So ground ball B with the corners in, they will get the runner at the plate. So if there's that's something we've talked about. Slow runner at third. Why would you send them and get the auto out? So Ruth will be running. So here we go. That's a homebrewed rule. 1-9 to a lefty. Doesn't deep drive the left field off the top of the wall. It's past Gibson and it's past Cameron. They're both going to have to get. Both runs will probably score on this. 1-9 lefty, triple 1-12. It's a 6. And the Yankees take a 2-1 lead as Bob Musial continues his torrid hitting in this Yankee lineup as he gets total protection, hitting behind, again, Gehrig and Ruth. 2-1 Yanks. Didn't matter there. That was a triple that got past the left and center fielder and bounded away. Musial used a good speed and went to third. So now the infield has to come in. 2-1 Yankees. Nobody out for Lazzari. Here's the pitch. 2-6. And that's a strikeout. Lazzari down on strikes. If you don't support Moyer and get him runs, the Yankees could jump on this guy. Here's Dugan. Fly to left his first time up. Infield stays in. Moyer from the stretch. The pitch. That's a foul ball. Could have been a strikeout. So Dugan fouls off a tough one. Here's the pitch. That will roll around again with some oomph. 6-3 to a righty. Fly ball left field. Again, that is Gibson. They need to roll high. Maybe they can get a fly ball C out of this. He's a 2. He is a 12. 2-12. Roll high enough to avoid the fly ball C and the run scored. Let's see if they can do it. Here it is. No, they will not. That will not be it. They will score the run automatically. And let's see. That is, I believe, is that a 9? That's a 6. So it's a 6 on a 2. That is an F2. Ooh, a 15. That could be it. That could be an issue in itself. Give me 1 second again. So 15 on Mr. Gibson's 12. 12 on a 15. Misses the errors. Wow, he had just literally avoided them. So sack fly to Gibson. He had a problem coming in with it. So the runner scores, and the Yankees now lead it 3-1. There you go. Now sack fly. No at bat for Dugan, but he gets to Ribby. And Collins, Yankees lead 3-1 here. 2 outs in the fourth. Moyer with a windup. Here's the pitch. 6-5. Ground ball shortstop is Guillen. Guillen's coming up. He's a 323. They need this play to get out of this inning. They really can use some help now. It's a 10. It's a 10. There's no 10s on there. That's an out. Retires the side. But the Yankees really did a good job there, leave 2 guys on. And Bob Musial with a big triple in the gap, scoring 2. So now 3-1. The Mariners game wake up here. It'll be Olerud, Guillen, and Wilson against Herb Pennock here in the fourth. That's going to be a 5-8. That will work in the favor. That's a single left field. So Olerud is on. Dangerous part of that card is Pennock in the 5s. So Olerud's on base hit against a lefty. Fly ball shallow center. Combs is there. Dan Wilson, the batter, he singled his first time up. See if Seattle can keep the alive. Pennock working from the stretch. Runner on first. Here's the pitch. For 2 outs for Gibson. Gibson fired the left first time up. Pennock trying to get out of this 4th inning from the stretch. Runner on first. That's a 5-11. That could be trouble. 5-11. Oh, that's a single on a 1-3. He gets the ballpark single. How about that? So the Mariners get a ballpark hit. 2 on and 2 outs. And it gives Ichiro a chance, who is a much better hitter than lefties. So now Pennock has to be super careful here. Pennock now is in 2 on 2 outs, down by 2. Pennock working from the stretch. Does the Mariners get something going? 2-5, and not so much. Ground ball is short. Koenig's got it. He goes across the diamond, gets each of the Mariners. No runs, 2 hits. They strand 2 more. We played 4, 3-1 Yankees. So top of the 5th inning, it'll be Pascal, Combs, and Koenig. The bat for the Yankees to bottom the order against Jamie Moyer. Make sure everything is looking good here. Hello, Beatles. How are you doing? I do still here around. I appreciate it. Thank you for stopping by, of course. So now here's Pascal. Singled his first time up in the 5th. Pascal against Moyer. Here's the deal. 6-4 to a righty. Ground ball shortstop. That again is Guillen. Guillen on the play is a 12. That could be a little more interesting. 12 on a 23. It's an 11, so that's an out. So let's see, does he make the play on it? 23 on a 12. The 13's the error. So Guillen retires Pascal for the first down. Only down 2, but they're letting Herb Pennock sit. Average now struggling. From the windup is Moyer. 3-8 lefty, and Combs continues to struggle. Ground ball to third. Cirillo's got it, throws him out. And boy, we talked about Combs winning the batting crown. And boy, since then, he has not hit a lick. That's 2 outs. Here is Mark Koenig. So Koenig in the ball game, 0 for 2, line into a double play his last time up. Pitch from Moyer. 2-4 lefty, ballpark single, and that's a 20. That is no way. That's a line out to the third baseman, we'll say, and ends the end. 3-1 Yanks. Boone, Cameron, and Martinez, the bat for Seattle. Seattle, 1 run on 7 hits. Yankees, 3 runs on 4 hits. Boone, the batter. Boone's 1 for 2. Boone against Pennock. 5-7. Oh, we just missed the fun stuff. 5-7. It's a ground ball shortstop. That's fun enough for Koenig if you're playing. 264. We talked about his error rating before and how it can become a lot of fun. On a 64 though, 6, 9, 12, 15, 19 is what we don't want to see. Let's see, does he make the error? That's a 7. He fields it. It's a 7 on a 64. There is no 7. There's a 6. So Koenig comes up with it. So Koenig been a surprising defensive player. We thought he'd commit more errors, but so far has been playing a lot of Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde out there. Here's Cameron, 1 for 1, a double and an RBI. Pennock with the windup and the pitch. 4-5 is a pop to short. That is going to be again. That is Koenig comes and makes the catch, and there's 2 outs. So ground to short, pop to short, and here's Edgar, 1 for 2. So again, Pennock on the mound, gets the side. Pennock can work a little more aggressive. 1-5 to Edgar, nothing in that one column. Fly ball right field. Ruth's there, makes the catch. 3 up, 3 down, go to Mariners. We played 5, 3-1 Yanks. And Murderer's Road gets a chance to add to this lead here in the 6th against Jamie Moyer, who can go into the 7th inning on point of weakness. And now here's Ruth, 0 for 1, a walk and a run scored first time up. Moyer with the windup. Here's the pitch. Does he avoid it? 2-7 to a lefty. Nope, he missed it. That's a 5. Oh, he takes Suzuki to the track. He comes up a little bit and makes the catch. Home run on that is a 1-2. against a righty. The ballpark home run still doesn't get it. So Ruth robbed the one way or the other. Here's Lou Gehrig, 1 for 2. Remember, 1997 ballparks, a lot of them were hitter friendly. Not here in 2002, though. So here's Gehrig, 1 for 2 with the run scored. Lefty-lefty matchup. If that's a 1, that's gone. No, it's a 2. 2-5 to a lefty and struck him out for the second time. So Gehrig wants sleepless in Seattle for the last time. And the Yankees aren't careful. They've got mail. So 2 outs here in the 5th. And here is Musial, 1 for 1, tripled in 2 runs. Again, his batting average just been out of this world. 5-5 righty. Struck him out. Musial is out. 5.5 in the books. 3 up, 3 down goes Murderer. So Moyer gets a solid 6 innings out of him. Still, and it now brings in Jeff Cirillo, Olrud, and Guillen. 0 for 2 is Cirillo. Pennock on the mound. 3-5 to a lefty is a single for Jeff Cirillo. That's a good bat. That's why he's up there in the order this time. So he's 1 for 3. He's got some speed. Let's look at him again. -2, -3. It'll be a 12 first number. Down by 2 with John Olrud. We will swing away. He'll be an A hit and run. So we're going to hit and run because we can. But he's being held, so that will automatically reduce the letter grade to an A. So let's look at what do we need to do as a hit and run chart. We can just roll 2 dice and we'll have to roll the third one. It's an A. It's a 4. Oh, missed it. That's some good stuff there. Ground ball to first. Flagged by Gehrig. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the runner will advance. So a nice line drive by Olrud with the runners going. And now there's a runner on second with 1 out. So Guillen, the batter, 1 away. Runner on second. Tying runs at the plate. Guillen 0 for 2. Pennock from scratch. Here's the pitch. 3-8. That could be Gibson's happy zone. No, he missed some of that. That's a dead roll for him. Ground ball to third. Good play from Dugan. Keeps the runner from going. Throws him out. And there is 2 outs. Oh, tough situation there for Guillen. He had something there, and he literally got dead rolled. So 2 outs. Runner stays at second. Mariners will now bring in Dan Wilson, 1 for 2. He wants that 3 column. Not much in 2, nothing in 1s. Pennock from the stretch. He's making good pitches. He's keeping them off his own card. 2-7, fly ball center field. Again, that's Combs. Comes in, make the catch, and the Mariners strand 1 more. No runs, 1 hit, another man left. We go to the top of the 7th. It is 3-1 Yanks. So Moyer pitching is hard out, but again, the Mariners cannot get runs right now. And it will be to Lazari, Dugan, and Collins. So Lazari, Dugan, and Collins, 1 for 2. And Dugan's 0 for 1, and Collins is 0 for 2. Moyer to stay out there again. He pitches primarily better to right-handed hitting lineups anyway. And a 3-7 versus a lefty. Single 1 to 12. It's a 17. Good play from Carlos Guillen. Line drive to the shortstop. Oh, Lazari kicked his feet on the ground. What a play by Guillen. Made a nice stop there. 1 out in the 7th. Here's Dugan. 0 for 1 sacrifice fly. Moyer with the windup. 2-11 to a lefty. Ground ball to third. Cirillo's got it. Throws him out. And there's 2 outs. Yankees going meekly as well. Here is Pat Collins. The Yankees' last hit of the game was a triple by Musial in the 4th. That drove in 2 runs. They have not had a hit since. So Musial at bat here. 2 outs here in the 7th. Moyer with the windup. 3-9 from Collins. 1 to 14 is a single, and he gets denied again by Guillen. He rolls the 8-16. Holy cow, 2 great plays by Guillen in 1 inning, and he's out of there. So Carlos Guillen gives the Mariners a chance by making 2 web gems. We go to the bottom of the 7th. It's 3-1 New York. Yankees 3 runs on 4 hits. The Mariners 1 run on 8 hits. And the question is the box score, which you have to look inside the numbers. The Yankees have left 2 on base. The Mariners have left 7. Moyer, 7 innings, 4 hits, 3 runs, all earned, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts. Pennock, 6 innings, 8 hits, 1 run was earned, 1 walk, no strikeouts. Double by Cameron, triple by Musial. That drove in the 2 runs. Dugan also has an RBI single. And Cameron has an RBI too, the old blown RBI for Seattle. Suzuki has a stolen base. Dugan has a sacrifice fly for the RBI. Yankees lead by 2, 3-1. Seattle scored 1 in the first. Yankees came back with 3 in the fourth. We played the bottom of the seventh. It is 3-1 New York as we take a closer look at the box score. Here we go. Keep the game going here. And it's going to be Gibson, Suzuki, and Boone. Now the Mariners try something again. They're going to keep Pennock out there. They're not going to put a righty out there and give the Mariners a chance to put some of their guns out there. They got some guys on the bench who can hit, but a lot of them can only hit righties. So Gibson's going to stay out there. Pennock on the mound. He rolls his column. 1-7. He draws the walk. So he gets the walk. Would have been a hit against a righty, but that works. So let's see what he does with it. Now Gibson has a speed. He can only get it on a 6, but if he does, he could be going. -3, and it'll be a 10-second number, but it's an automatic 20 if he rolls a 6. Gibson is not getting a 6, so it's a 10. He will stay put. He will be held. So now the Mariners again bring the tying runners to the plate. Here is Ichiro. In his spot last time, grounded to short. Left a couple men on that inning. 1 for 3, single, stolen base, run scored. Pennock can go into the ninth, so he can go complete game if need. 8 Suzuki, single, left field. The heads in the Musial side, they can throw that ball in. Gibson will hold, and the Mariners got 2-1. Boom. Now he got the righty brigade. Herb. And again, we have to look at the Yankees here. We're going to take a look at them. Is their team? Let's see right there. Looking at my team coming up. Let's look at their next game. They're in the middle of playing the St. Louis Browns in 1927 action. So we'll see who their next start is and who's pitching, who's come in, and who could probably be used. Basically, heads. So Wade Hoyt is starting next game. He's doing the with Urban Shocker. Shocker is in the bullpen, and they need him to go an inning or two. They can probably go in that route. So Boone, the batter, 1 for 3. Runner on first and second. Boone, much hitter, but much better. And now let's see. 6+ innings for Herb Pennock. He'll stay in there. Let's see if Herb can get the job done. And the pitch. 3-11, ground ball down the first. Oh, what a play by Gehrig. Takes it to the bag himself, and he flagged it down. Gehrig with a nice play. Runners will go second and third with 1 out. And now here is Mike Cameron with runners in scoring position. Edgar on deck. Oh, the Mariners now, second and third, 1 out. Cameron is 1 for 2, a double and an RBI. They'll pitch to Pennock will go the stretch. This is the Yankee Stadium. They probably make a move, but they're going to let him pitch to him. A lot of that powered ballpark. It's only 1-3 home run. It's going to be a 4-6 fly ball in the right field. Roof's going to get it. That will drive in a run. So Gibson scores. Suzuki will stay at second, and the Mariners cut the lead to 3-2. So Ruth got the ball in, kept Suzuki from going to second, and it's a 3-2 ball game. Another RBI for Mike Cameron, his second of the game. So now here is Edgar Martinez, runner on second, 2 outs, down by a run. Cirillo, good hitter against lefty pitching, is on deck. So you pick the poison here. You pick to Hall of Famer and Edgar, or you pitch to Jeff Cirillo, who's pretty good against lefties. Pennock from the stretch. He's going to try to pitch to Edgar. First, runner on second, 2 outs from the stretch. Here's the pitch. That's a 4-2 righty, back to the mound. Good job by Pennock. He's got it. He sets himself, throws it out, and the Mariners will strand 1. So they get 1 run on 2 hits, a sacrifice fly, and 1. Amazing charm of events here for the Seattle Mariners. They've now left 8 runners on base. Ball game. So Pennock gets out of it, getting for the Mariners. Now for next inning, it'll be Cirillo, Olrud, And it looks like Gian. Shocker is up and throwing. Top of the eighth. Pascal the bat, followed by Combs and Koenig. 3-2. Another nail biter here in the Puget Sound of Seattle. Here's the pitch. 3 versus a lefty. Pop to second. Good job. That will be second baseman. Boone makes the play. One away. So Brett Boone gets it. Here is Earl Combs. Combs 0 for 3. Boy, he can use a little help right now. Pennock, so far Moyer gets the sign. Here's the pitch. 1-12 to a lefty and hit him. So Combs hit by a pitch. Any way you can get on base works for me. So Combs has that good speed. We'll see if he wants to run or not. -1 again. So it's a -4 again for Combs. It'll be 1-12 on a 4 and 5. So let's see. Does Combs want to try to be greedy? It's a 2. Doesn't get the lead, so he'll stay put. Koenig the batter. Again, Arthur Lee Rhodes in the bullpen. They've used him quite frequently in this series. He may be in this game. 4-7 to a righty and struck him out 2 away. And let's see what they do here. Is it Arthur Lee Rhodes' turn against the Babe? The Babe so far 0 for 2 with a walk against Moyer. So again, Ruth will stay in, and Moyer, who's more effective, well, actually he's not effective versus lefties. And let's see what the Yankees do. And they're probably going to have to bring in Arthur Lee Rhodes. So Arthur Lee Rhodes will come in. He has been very effective in these games. Give me 1 second. Got to find my Mariners, and we'll get things going here. I'm trying to get this going here. Arthur Lee Rhodes is in. He's been quite effective in his appearance. So here comes Arthur Rhodes in, another lefty specialist. And we'll go ahead and make the move. So let's go ahead. New opposing pitcher, Jamie Moyer. The ball's been taken from him. It's Arthur Lee Rhodes' chance to keep it with the Yankees with these lefties in the lineup. So here is Arthur Lee Rhodes from the stretch, 2 out, pitch to Babe, 6-6 and struck him out. Boy, Arthur Lee Rhodes is nasty. Olerud and Gian against Pennock, and boy, Urban Shocker, the dude with Olerud. Lefty matchup in 0 for 3. Herb Pennock tried and pitched 8 strong innings. Pennock for the windup. Guillen's on for the first time. He's 1 for 4. Tying runner now at first. 2 outs for Dan Wilson. And here comes Miller Huggins. They're not going to waste any time. Urban Shocker will be called in. So Shocker, one of the starters. Again, there is no closer on these teams. So we together. And Shocker's not pitching next game, so he will come in and be a new pitcher. They take the ball from Herb Pennock. What a job. But it will be Urban Shocker's turn to see if he can finish it. So here we go. 3-2, 2 outs. Dan Wilson, the batter. Yeah, so this opens up the lefties now for the Mariners, but I think the Yankees ran out of time with Pennock there. They wanted to make the decision. So Urban Shocker on the season, one of the Yankees' best. 45 innings, 8 earned runs, 26 hits, 4 walks, 19 strikeouts, 3-1. Has not got a save. 5.9. Opponents average 1.64. He has been really tough on pitchers. So far today, Wilson is 0 for 3. He is 1 for 3. He's 1 for 6 in the series. He will stay in there and bat. So he's a good bat. There's no doubt about it. So he'll stay. Gibson on deck. He prefers righties, so he might stay in there. He might see Macklemore. Run first, 2 out. Here it is. 1-6 to Wilson. Struck him out. And Urban Shocker does the job. He shocks Gehrig, Musial, and Lazzeri, who will try to add some runs here. The Yankees, 3 runs on only 4 hits. A 2-run triple by Musial, while the Mariners 2 runs on 10 hits, and yes, they have stranded a bunch. And again, we'll look back at the stats for Seattle and tell you they have left 9 on base so far. So top of the ninth for Yanks, Gary Musial Lazari, and he'll hit against the lefty killer Arthur Lee Rhodes here. And then we'll see from there what happens. Here's the pitch. 2-8, got him on strikes. He's gotten Murder's Row again. Probably not the first time he has struck out Murder's Row 1 and 2. So Arthur Lee Rhodes again, nasty versus lefties. And here's Bob Musial. He is 1 for 2 with the big 2-run triple back in the fourth. The Yankees have not had Musial's triple in the fourth. Moyer shut him down, but the problem is the Mariners have not got the clutch hit so far. Musial can hit lefties. Another righty coming in this game. You're in the ninth, so they're not going to close it. So Kashiro Suzuki will come in. So they'll bring in their closer. 4.55. Ooh, some power. They can put righty. You know what? Rafael Soriano will come in. He has really good stuff against righties. Ballpark home runs are on his card, but again, you're in Seattle, so you kind of benefit that with the idea of Yankees here after Arthur Lee Rhodes. Again, he does a great job against Murder's Row, but your new pitcher is Rafael here for Musial, righty matchup. Musial doesn't care, but again, this is just all numbers, righty versus righty. Here it is, 2-10 for Musial, ground ball to third, 2 outs. And now here's Tony Lazzari. Boy, he can use one of those solo home runs, give the Yankees some help. Soriano the windup, and that's a 5. That's where you wanted against Soriano, but he struck him out looking. Didn't we get righties? But Mark McLemore's an overall better hitter against them. Then you got Ichiro, and then another nail biter. So here is Gibson. He'll stay in the game and lead off. He'll lead off this inning. Shocker from the windup. Here's the pitch. 4-7. It's a 12. Gets it past him. So now the question is, Gibson is star, but he gets a very low starting gate number. -4 would put him at a 16 if he can roll to 6. Do you keep him in there, or do you put him probably better fielder out, and somebody who can run? Will he be a 1-11? Ooh. Do you not? Hey, that is a tough choice there. McLemore has great numbers in stealing, but you don't probably do that. Even with Desi Relaford, if he wants to come in and run, does Relaford want to now give him 65% chance? So Relaford will come in and run for Gibson. So Desi Relaford will run. He comes in the game. So Gibson, again, he was a starting number. He has to get the 6. Getting a 6, again, is a promising first number speed, but you really want to risk it. So Relaford comes in, better gate numbers. 4 it'll turn into a 1-13 for Relaford. So let's see. I don't know if that was a good choice or not. So Relaford the run. Let's see what happens here. Does he get the lead? It's a 10 neither, so he won't go anywhere. But he'll be a healthy 1-14 running off the bases. So now here is Ichiro. Boy, a chance of Ichiro to walk this baby off. Shocker from the stretch. Runner on first and nobody out. Here's the pitch to Ichiro. 6-6 single to center field. Nothing on the 6 column but that hit. So they were holding Relaford. He's a -1. Oh, and that's Combs in center. Oh, gosh, +3. So he was not being held. He was being held -1 +3. And that is a +2 for Relaford to go to third. Does he try to go to third? He's a 1-16. He's going to try to run for third. And they will safe on a 15. So safe on a 15. Again, why is Ichiro not going to third? I'm not going to unless I have to figure out a good way to do that. So First and third, nobody out. Mariners now with the tying runner aboard. Ichiro with good speed. Again, he would be only getting it on a 1-11, so he will stay put. First and third, nobody out. Boone, the batter, infield in. They're going to try to cut this runner off. Here we go. 4-3, righty fly ball left field. Let's see if Musial can make the catch and turn it to a fly ball C. He's a 117. This would be the one he drops. If he does, that could really set things afoul. 117. So we want a ground ball C out of this. So we want 15 or higher. The run does not score. And then we wish on the errors. Let's see. Does he get the 15? No, the runner should score. On a 9. Is it a 17? A 14 out of 17. No error on the play. RBI. So sack. So 3-3 with one out. Runner now at first base. And here is Mike Cameron. He's been around in everything today. 1 for 2. He has an RBI double and then walked and a sacrifice fly. Runner on first, 1 out. Righty matchup against Shocker. Shocker blew the save. Runner on first from the stretch as the die goes flying. From the stretch, here we go. 5-6, and that is not what Shocker wanted either. That's down the line. That will get the run all the way to third, and that's Ichiro. And that's first and third, 1 out. The Mariners now the winning run at third. Edgar Martinez. Yankees will bring the infield and outfield in. First and third, 1 out. I believe a B question mark is the only thing that saves them. I believe that turns into a +7 or something. Edgar right-handed against lefty. Here we go. 2-6. That's not going to matter. Base hit left field. Mariners win the ball game 4-3. So the Mariners really deserved to win it, and they did. The Yankees only with 4 hits in the ball game early in the 9th and wins it. Winning pitcher will be Rafael Santana in at the right time of the ball game. Pitcher is going to be Soriano. He was in at the right time. The loss will go to Shocker. The blown save will go to Shocker. So not a happy outing for him so far. This game was played on the 13th today of 2021. Let's do that. Lose the final here. So they go 4-3. Mariners 4 runs, 14 hits. The Yankees 3 runs on 4 hits. The winning pitcher was Soriano. He's 1-0. Shocker. Now 3-2. His first blown save. 2/3 of an inning. 4 hits, 2 runs, both earned. He just didn't have it. Ball got too much over the plate. The Mariners were 14 of 36. 9 runs left on base. That almost bit him like a bat. 4 runs. 4 RBIs. 2 Yankees were only 4 for 29. 3 runs scored, 3 RBIs. They deserved everything they got. Bob Musial had the last hits. Left on base, Yankees 3, Mariners 9. Double by Cameron, which was a big blow. Triple by Musial. That was one that drove in the Yankee 2 runs. RBIs by Dugan. Musial at 2. That's 21. Boone got his first, which was a winning RBI. Cameron 2, that gave him 2 for the series. And Edgar Martinez had the game-winning RBI. That was his first. Suzuki had his second stolen base. Dugan had a sac fly along with Boone and Cameron. So Seattle made the best of the sac flies. And that was your ball game. Unbelievable. A lot of fantastic defensive plays in this game. But the Mariners squeak out. They go to 1-2 and get a are done by a payoff pitch, quick play games that are not played on the schedule.